Let me show you how to make your interviews more effective with your candidates. One of my favourite quotes is, "Fail to prepare and prepare to fail." Preparation is absolutely key in making sure that the interview time that you spend with the candidate is not wasted by asking questions that are quite frankly irrelevant, or just re-going over a CV, which quite frankly should have been already read by you. How much time do you spend investigating the background of the candidate beyond that of the CV? So do you go on their LinkedIn profile? Do you take the time to actually see what they're passionate about, what are their interests, what groups are they attached to? By doing that, what you do is you get a little bit more information that gives you insight into that individual, how they could potentially link into your culture and your company. Personal experience from my side, when I used to go for interviews, I'd literally just be asked to explain my CV. I found that this part of the interview was 30-40 minutes long, and really, it doesn't really tell you as an employer what I might be like working in your business. If you do the preparation work, go through the CV, check their LinkedIn profile if they've got one, what you're doing is you're making sure that the questions you're asking are specifically targeted to the job that they are applying for. Here are 3 top tips to do to make sure that when you do your interviews, you get the most out of them. Tip 1, before the candidate turns up, make sure you allocate 15 minutes to go through their CV and pick out the key parts that are related to the job advert or the job description that you need to emphasize on. This will make sure that you get the most out of that interview, and it also shows that you as an employer or potential employer have taken the time to really go into their background. Tip 2, look at their LinkedIn profile. The LinkedIn profile is almost like a professional social media page. It allows them to showcase what they're passionate about on a professional stage. If they're interested in sustainability, if they're passionate about education, it gives you a talking point to actually go and find out a bit more about their personality, but also at the same time, it shows that you've engaged in their background, and that's really important to make sure you get the most out of that interview. Tip 3, look at the companies they've worked for on Glassdoor. Now, Glassdoor is a great opportunity to understand the type of salaries that they're on. It gives you an idea as to the culture they've come from, and it gives you an idea as to the direction they've had from a business-wide. Are there synergies in your company? Are there cultural fits that you think could be very similar, or there could be clashes? This again gives you a talking point with the candidate when they're in the interview process. Now, preparation is a two-way street. The candidate will be expected to do the same thing on your side. They'll have to go into depth with your company beyond that of your website. And if they do that, you are happy with them. Well, if you don't do it the same way, how do you think they're going to feel about you? Make sure you take the time and prepare for each interview. If you enjoyed the content today, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.